Hi everyone, my name is Kenneth Fugu and today I'll be taking you in English language. And our topic today is emphatic or contrastive stress. Emphatic or contrastive stress. Now before we go into details what emphatic or contrastive stress is, we'll discuss basically what stress is. Now for you to understand stress, you need to have a little knowledge of syllable. Now what is a syllable? We have stress cannot be properly taught without a knowledge of what syllable is. Now, syllable is a pronounceable unit of speech which can either be a whole word or a word. Pronounceable unit. That is the unit that is pronounced once without any interruption. Now, let me briefly explain that with examples here. Now, we have words. We have these words: water, money, contribution, come and go. Now, you're going to see that in the second part of you can see that the words are divided into the number of syllables. So we have the first word, water. So it means that you can see water. It means in the word water there are two syllables. So wa is a syllable, is a pronounceable unit, and ta is another syllable. It's a pronounceable unit. So it means there are two syllables in the word water. We'll go to the next one. Money. Money. So you can see there are two syllables in money. Money. Then we'll go to the third one. Contribution. Contribution. So you can see that we have four syllables in contribution. That is, the units of sounds there are four. Contribution. Then we have the next one. Come. Come, just one syllable, and it's a word. Come. Then we have the next one. Go. So we'll go to what stress is. Now we have stress is a prominence given to a particular syllable in a word. That is, the attention given to a particular syllable. We have the syllable that is said to be louder, longer, and higher in pitch carries a stress. So for you to understand what stress is, you must understand syllable. So we talked about syllable the other time. Now we are talking about stress now. So we have that is when you pronounce certain words, especially those with more than two or more syllables, one of them seems to be louder and longer than the others in the word. That is, when you pronounce certain words, you notice that there are some times that your voice goes up and there are some times that it comes down. There are some times that you pronounce a particular syllable in a word and your voice seems to be louder, or your voice seems to go up, or it seems as if you are stressing that particular syllable. So that syllable that is being stressed, or that your attention is on, that is louder and longer in pitch than the other ones, is said to carry the stress. So we'll go to now. Let's use these examples to explain what stress is. Now, to indicate that a syllable is carrying stress, the stressed syllable is always written in capital letters. Now, in your dictionary, it is not written in capital letters in the dictionary, but here we are going to use capital letters to identify or to show which syllable is carrying the stress. Now, in the dictionary, you will notice that after the word, the next thing is the transcription. Now, you will notice that there is always a small stroke at the top of the word. Now, the syllable that where the stroke is the one carrying the stress. But in the case, for the purpose of this lesson, we'll be using the capital letter to indicate that to indicate which syllable is carrying the stress. Now we have these words here. We are going to use the words we used earlier. Water, water. Now when you listen to yourself carefully, you notice that the syllable that is stressed is water. Water. We have the next word. Money, money, money. Then the next one, contribution, contribution. You notice that bill is stressed. Then we have the next word, friend, just one syllable that is, or everything is stressed. Then go. So now we'll go to type of stress. Now we have word stress and sentence stress. Now note the examples given earlier under stress. The examples here are examples of word stress. So we'll go to sentence stress straight away. So we have sentence stress. This has to do with placement of stress on certain words in a sentence. Certain words such as nouns, content words such as nouns, adjective, adverbs, and verbs, that is lexical verbs, are stressed in a sentence. Now, grammatical words such as pronouns, conjunction, preposition, determinants, auxiliary verbs are not stressed. Now, the word stress to be written in capital letter. I'm trying to explain this now, so we'll get to see examples of words that are stressed in a sentence. So the ones that are going to be stressed will be written in capital letter. Now let's look at the examples. Now we have this example here. The man in the car is my uncle. Now like I said earlier, you only stress content words, nouns, adjective, adverbs, and verbs. That is lexical verbs, not auxiliary verbs. Then those ones that won't be stressed will be pronouns, conjunction, preposition, determinants, auxiliary verbs. So here we look at the content words. The man in the car is my uncle. The man, D is not going to be stressed. D is a determinant. It's a grammatical word. We have man. Man is a content word now. So man is written in capital letter. N, D, these are, in is a preposition, D is also a determinant. Then car is a noun. That means it's going to be stressed. That's why it's written in capital letter. Is a verb. My uncle. Now we have John killed a snake in the bush yesterday. John killed a snake in the bush yesterday. John killed a snake in the bush yesterday. So you can see that the content words are stressed there. So John killed snake bush yesterday. These are the content words. So this is just to give you an idea of what stress and syllable is. So now we'll go straight to what emphatic stress is, the topic of the day. So we have this kind of stress is used to point out or call attention to something for the purpose of emphasizing on them. Now, the emphasis laid on certain words tend to give a slightly different meaning to the sentence. Now, like I said, the word stress will also be written in capital letter. That is, the word that we are emphasizing will be written in capital letter in the example I'm going to show you now. So, emphatic stress, it is used to point out or call attention to something for the purpose of emphasizing on them. The emphasis laid on certain words tend to give a slightly different meaning. That is, the emphasis you lay on that particular word you are trying to stress will give a slightly different meaning. Now we'll go to the examples we have. We'll use this example 1. John saw the thief yesterday. Now using this example above, explanation will be made. So now we are going to stress John. John saw the thief yesterday. This means that John, not Charles, Peter, nor any other person else, saw the thief. It means that John saw the thief yesterday, not Thomas saw the thief. So our attention is on John, the person who saw the thief. Are you following me? The person who saw the thief. So John is being emphasized on. John is being stressed for the purpose of emphasis. So John, the meaning of the sentence is that John, not someone else, not James, not Peter, not Mary, not Solomon, not Samuel. John saw the thief yesterday. Now we'll go to the second example. Now this word saw is being stressed. Now we have John saw the thief yesterday. This means that John did not catch, kill, shoot, hear the thief yesterday. John only saw the thief yesterday. So the purpose, the idea here is that John saw. He didn't do any other thing. He saw. He didn't hear. He didn't touch. He didn't catch. He only saw. So the purpose here is to stress saw, to call attention to the word saw, to show that saw is being stressed. So that is why you can see John saw the thief yesterday. So you can see that you can see the meaning of each of the word. The first one, we have John, not somebody else. Our attention is on the person who saw John. Now here our attention is on what was done. That is saw, not slap, not any other thing. Now we have example 3. John saw the thief yesterday. Now you can see John saw the thief yesterday. Now this means that John saw a particular thief, a particular known thief yesterday. That is, probably the speaker knows the thief that is being talked about. Had even it was John saw a thief, it could have been any thief, but the thief, the article is direct, it is pointing to something. John saw the thief, not two thieves. John saw the thief. That is, the person being spoken to here knows the particular thief John saw. So we have the next example. John saw the thief yesterday. This means that the thief, not the police, not the soldier, not the boy, not the girl, not the farmer, but the thief was the person John saw. So the attention here is to show the person that was seen. So thief is stressed to emphasize the person that was seen. Now we'll go to the next example here. John saw the thief yesterday. This means yesterday was the day John saw the thief, not today, not last week, not last month, not last year, but yesterday. So the day the thief was seen is being stressed to emphasize that So let's go back to the examples again. We have the first one. John is written in capital letter to show that the person who saw the thief is being stressed. To show that the emphasis on who saw the thief. John, not Samuel. Now the second example, we have John saw the thief yesterday. The emphasis on what did John do? He saw the thief. He didn't shoot the thief. He didn't catch the thief. He didn't kill the thief. He didn't hear the thief. He only saw the thief. Now the next example, the attention is on the. John saw the thief yesterday. D is trying to show that the thief is a particular thief. The person being spoken to in this sentence knows the particular thief. So that is why the article D is being used and is being stressed to emphasize on that fact that the thief is a known thief. Now we have example 4 here. John saw the thief yesterday. Here, the person who is seen is being emphasized on, is being stressed to show emphasis, the thief. And we have the last one. John saw the thief yesterday. Yesterday to show us that the day, the particular day John saw the thief was yesterday, not last one. The attention is on the day the thief was seen. So we have the exercise here. Now we're going to do this exercise together. Now take a look at this example here. Mary saw the man today. Now today is being stressed, so our attention is on today, the day Mary saw the thief. So we have option A, did Mary see the man today? Option B, did Mary fight the man today? Option C, did Mary see the man last week? So our answer will be C. The question is, did Mary see the man last week? Mary saw the man today. So our attention is on today. So the expression that has a different word to the one in the capital letter is chosen. So if you are given something like this and one is written in capital letter, the one that is different from the one in the capital letter is where you're going to choose. So here we have Mary saw the thief. Mary saw the man yesterday. So our answer is, did Mary see the man last week? Mary saw the man today. So emphatic stress is just basically a type of stress that lays emphasis on a particular word in a sentence. It tries to draw out the importance of a particular word in a sentence. It tries to show us what it tries to point to a particular word, to call attention to a particular word in a sentence. So emphatic stress basically is just to show the importance of a particular word, to emphasize on a particular word in a sentence. So now the exercise here, I killed a snake today. So you just try that. Did you fight a snake today? Did you kill an elephant today? Did you kill a snake last week? So if you answer, did you fight a snake today? Use mindful of A. So I think that is that about that. Emphatic stress, I said, it is used to show emphasis, to point or call out a particular word. So thank you.